I'm Jessica, or Jess. A lot of people call me Jess. Anyway, this is a knitting podcast. I used to have one with my husband and then my friend Laura. It was the Pearls Before Twine podcast, in case anybody's seen it. Then life happened. We couldn't find time to, our schedules didn't match up. So we could never find a time to record. Then I got pregnant and had a baby. So we were like, well, let's try a blog. And as per usual with me, I start something and then don't do it at all. So that became defunct. But now I figured I'd try again. COVID's a thing. I have more time at home because I work from home now. Daycare opened back up, which is so great. We worked at home full time. Both of us worked at home, and Remy stayed home with us for 3 months. It was like 3 full-time jobs. But yeah, it opened back up, so he's going back to daycare, so I have time to knit and whatever. So I figured, hey, try it again. New name. It's gonna be Woolly Anecdotes. It's the name of the blog, and I figured, hey, make it the name of the podcast too. Probably not gonna edit this, so just have to deal with me. So I have a lot of content to go over since it's been over 2 years. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna do finished objects first. I guess socks. Sure. So these are shorty socks. I call them my breakfast club socks. Usually I name the socks after the yarn that I use. It's not real original, but whatever. So the yarn is by Lolo Did It. It's her everyday sock in her breakfast club colorway. And then I want to say Betty Davis Eyes. Maybe. I think. We're just gonna go with that. I'm pretty sure it's Betty Davis Eyes. I did 15 rows of a 1x1 rib, 10 rows of the main color, eye of partridge heel, flap, I want to say 9 repeats, so 36 rows, and let me see, did a square heel turn? Yes, square heel turn. And then I think 70 rows and then a wedge toe. So there's that pair. I love them. They're my favorite shorty socks. I have tried to find, I've tried to knit socks, like shorty socks since this, and make them a little bit taller, and I can't find a happy medium, or yeah, whatever. I can show you those. So that's these. I really like them. Then the other shorty socks, I just finished these recently, and I got the yarn off Amazon. Yeah, I only got 150-gram ball because I was like, oh, I'm gonna I'm going to knit a shorty pair of socks, so I shouldn't need more than 50 grams. I was wrong. So this is the first sock I knit. I did, it looks like 15 rows, 10, and then a slip stitch heel. So I did 8 or 9 repeats of the slip stitch. And I think when I just do slip stitches instead of the eye of partridge, somehow it's longer because this is it's too long, if that makes sense. So yeah, and I knit 6.5 inches, maybe. Yeah, I think so. It was 6.5 inches, and I started the toe. And the second sock looks like this. So the skein of yarn goes like that, if you can see. And I ran out of yarn right at the very edge of the toe. So I put in some Betty Davis eyes because I had enough. I had a mini skein left of that, or mini skeins worth, whatever. So yeah, so these are a little too tall for my liking. And here's the other pair of shorty socks that I tried. This one I did 20 rows of ribbing, 10 rows, and then the same amount of slip stitches in the square heel turn. So again, too tall. And this one I ran out of yarn right here. But you can't super tell because I went through my stash and found yarn that would fit as close as I could get it. So this is Malabrigo sock yarn in the lettuce colorway, maybe. This is Knit Pig Stroll something Heather, probably, and this is more Betty Davis eyes. I tried to match up the skeins, or not the skeins, the stripes. So I ended at the purple, so the next would be like this light green, and then the dark green, and then a blue. So I think it worked out well. Not my favorite pair of socks, but it works. And here's another pair I finished in the last 2 years. I'm only showing a few of the pairs. I'm not showing as like all of the ones I've finished in the last 2.5 years, 3 years. So this is one of my favorite pairs. It took me maybe 2 weeks to knit the pair because I love this yarn so much. Last year, before COVID was a thing, my friend and my sister and I took Remy, my son, and we went to the Wine and Wool Festival that the Sandhill Crane Vineyard puts on 2 or 3 times a year. And this yarn is by this craft. Nope, it's not. I don't remember who it's by. I know the colorway is Bold and Beautiful. But it's so pretty. I went into her booth and was looking and was like, oh, that's pretty. Like, I don't need it. So I left and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And so finally I was like, no, I give up. I'm going back. I'm gonna get it. Do not regret it at all. I love these socks so much. So I'm pretty sure I did 15 to 20. Let's see. I think 20 rows 2x2 rib. Then the leg, the slip stitch heel, square heel turn, yeah. And fun story, you have to see this. I was pretty proud of myself. Let me get it on the blocker. Look, they, oh my goodness. Okay. Do you notice anything? Huh? They match perfectly. I don't, even down to like the one row of green at the heel. Like, what? That's insane. I was pretty proud of that. So yeah, this is one of my favorite pairs of socks. And I have, let's see, 3 more pairs of socks to show. So again, last year, the grocery girls did a thing in Traverse City with the Wool and Honey yarn store, and I convinced my mom and 2 sisters to go with me. And this is the yarn I got. I got a sock set at Wool and Honey. So pretty. It's by the Earl Grey Fiber Company. It was beautiful. Don't remember the color. Sorry. Did not grab all of the tags for the yarn I have. I can try and, if I decide to do show notes, I can try and link it. So I did the Coffee Talk socks by Tracie Millar. 15 rows, 1x1 rib, and then I did the pattern till I got to the heel, and I did Eye of Partridge heel, square heel turn, did some more pattern. Didn't read it correctly, so I don't have nearly as much Ugh, you can't see. Nearly as many fading rows as she has in the pattern. I am not a big fan of the toe. If you can see it, you do an inside out toe on the top, sort of, so you do, it's purls. I wasn't a fan. It looks really pretty, but I didn't like knitting it. I don't like if I pay attention to it, I don't like how it feels on my feet. But the yarn is gorgeous. It's so pretty. The pattern is good. Yeah. So there's that. And I have some sad stories about some socks. So I got this yarn at my local yarn store, and it's a Malabrigo sock. It's beautiful. I knit them and was able to wear them for maybe a year, and then this happened. There's a hole, and the other sock is starting to get a hole in the same spot. You can see that. And I was really confused because I have some other socks that I also knit out of Malabrigo sock yarn in the Rayon Vert. Oh, this is the Aniversario colorway. It's really, really pretty. Yeah, so I have these, the Rayon Vert colorway. I'd already patched them. They got a hole and I fixed it. And then I was looking at them again. So here's where the first one was. I darned it. So now it's getting more holes right there. And the other sock is getting worn a little thin right there. So, and I was like, it seems like all the socks I have that are by Malabrigo, like, well, all the socks I knit out of a Malabrigo sock, they get holes in them. And I was like, why? So then I went and looked at the yarn content, and I have the tag somewhere. Maybe I don't. Yes, I do. So, does it say on here? What? It used to. Yeah, here it is. You can see that. Superwash merino wool. That's all. Just wool. There's no nylon or anything that would strengthen it. So that is why, because I was confused. I was like, I have socks that I've had for years. They haven't gotten holes in them. What is going on? I looked at the tags. It's just wool. There's no nylon or anything. So I don't know why they call it sock yarn. Unless they're just referring to the fact that it's fingering weight. I don't know. So I won't be doing that. Using the base for socks again. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that until I was almost done with a pair of Don't Touch Those Leaves socks. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna rip these out. So I gave them to my sister and told her, hey, maybe don't wear these in shoes, don't like wear them a lot. If they do get a hole in them, I can fix it, but yeah, it was kind of a bummer. Anyway, on to some more finished objects. I have a baby sweater that I made for Remy that he never really got to wear, because by the time I was done with it, it was too late, it was too small. But it's so cute. I'll have to give it to my sister or somebody when they have a baby. It's Knit Pick Stroll. It's a heathered color. No. I don't know. I can't remember. It's one of those colorways that has like the little blips and stuff in it. So it's really cute. It's the Flax Light by tincanknits. It's soft, adorable. He wore it maybe once. Sad. So yeah, there's that. Just whipping through these finished objects. I did a bunch of hats. Okay, so I have 3 sock head slouch hats that I knit. This is in Legacy Fiber Arts Cozy Toes in one of their Gilmore colorways. Gilmore Girls colorways. I want to say Lorelei. It's really pretty. And then this one was for me. This one was also for me. This is in BBSLN by Lolo Did It. It's so pretty. Yeah. I make them. No, that looks ridiculous, but I like these because I can wear them and wear them all the way over my ears. But I don't always like the slouchiness, so I end up putting the brim like really high, and then you can see the brim is too high because it shows this bit, but that's fine. I keep my head warm. I made one, since they're super stretchy and Tori kept stealing mine, I made him one out of some yarn that he picked out a really long time ago. So there's that. I had the tag for this yarn. I don't know where it went. Might have thrown it out. But yeah, then last year for Christmas, I made Remy a matching hat. Look, it's so cute. It fits him. He's 2.5. He can put on his own hats by himself, which is great. I also made hat number 5. I don't remember who it's by. It's a free pattern for myself. This is also Knit Picks yarn. And then Remy decided he liked it, and now it's his hat. So he wears these two interchangeably. Yeah, it's really pretty. See the cables? This is a typical cable. No, right here. This is a typical cable, and this is a right twist or a left twist or something. I don't remember. So there's all the hats. There's so many FOs. There's even more, but I'm not showing all of them, which is crazy. Okay. So last year, when we were in Traverse City, I was knitting on this. This is the Beach Days wrap by Tracie Millar. It's so pretty. So the yarn, this I got from Cabinet of Curiosities, Cabinet of Curios, I think. It's really pretty. I don't remember the colorway. Don't have the tag. I have, all of these are projects on Ravelry, so the yarn is in there. I can link the projects, maybe link my Ravelry. You can look at them there. This is this purple is a Madeline Tosh purple, and the blue is Midnight. I have the tag for this one. Let's see, Midnight Blue by Knitting Notions. I got this at a yarn festival in Michigan. I want to say in Mid-Michigan Fiber Fest a few years ago, three years ago maybe. I was gonna use it to make a cowl, a Song of the Sea cowl, but there wasn't enough for the size I wanted to make, so I ended up using it for this instead, which I love. And I completely ran out of the blue, so I started on this side. This is my cast on edge, and I messed up. You're supposed to do 3 repeats and then 1 repeat of the other color, and I did 4 repeats, and I didn't realize it until I was either at the end or in another section, so I was like, I'm not gonna go back. So then by the time I got to the other end, I ran out of blue before I even got to the lace, well, this lace bit. So, oh wait, no, I didn't run out of blue. I ran out of the Cabinet of Curios colorway. Oh, look at me, not remembering. So I ran out of Cabinet of Curios right here. So I switched to the blue, and then did the purple. There's more. And I had to do the same thing, where, because I wanted to make it symmetrical. So I did, oh yeah, I would have, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I either did run out or I very nearly almost ran out, which is why I did the purple as the longer repeat on this side instead of the blue. But you can't tell. It's still gorgeous. I love it. So that's that one. Then, okay, so a long time ago, years ago, 3-4 years ago, when I first started knitting and was starting to buy more expensive yarn, actual wool yarn instead of acrylic, I got this colorway, which is so beautiful. It's gray with like mauvey and, yeah, like a white gray with blue and mauve and speckles in it. It's by Lolo Did It. It's one of her DK bases. Don't remember the colorway, but I eventually was like, okay, I want to make the Jodi shawl by Locatelli. I want to use this colorway, but I didn't have these 2 colorways, so I asked for them for Christmas, and my mom got them for me, and they go perfectly. Like, crap. So this is the pink one. Don't remember the colorway. Sound like a broken record. But if you look really closely at it, I don't know if you can tell because this camera's probably terrible, but it has the blue speckles in it, so it matches this. And then this blue has, or not the blue, but this color has like the pink speckles and the blue speckles from that. So anyway, there's that. And my gauge was tight. Like, I didn't check my gauge against the pattern, and I didn't really want to because the yardage of these skeins was under what was called for in the pattern. And I know I'm a tight knitter, so I was like, I might be able to use this yarn and not run out. And I did. I almost did not. I almost ran out of the speckled yarn, very nearly. I think I have a tiny, tiny ball like that left. But, yeah. So, this is a Jodi shawl. That's so pretty. It's long. Yeah. Gorgeous. This is how I wear this one. Yay! I have so many shawls. I like most of them. There are a couple I might give away. But anyways, that's this one. Tori, when I finished it, he's like, oh, it looks red, white, and blue. And I was like, it's not what I was going for. And now that you say that, it does. Oh well. So then, so that's those done. Okay, last finished object. Yes, and then I will move on to whips. So, the Scania shawl. I had yarn for this for a long time. I think it's Knit Picks palette. I went online a really long time ago, and I was like, okay, I found, do you know those like color combo things? Like, people put a picture and then under it they put all of the colors that are in the picture. I found one of those I liked, So then I went on Knit Picks and looked on their palette. It's like, okay, these are the colors I want to use. It's huge. Mostly because I went longer than what I did, more repeats of the pattern than what I did more pattern repeats than the pattern called for, because I had extra yarn and I wanted to use up as much of it as I could, and I could have gone more, but I was sick of it. So I was like, alright, I'm just gonna be done now. It's a marled shawl. I used a dark pink, a light pink, a navy, a mint, and a gray, and it's huge, and I can't wear it like I typically would a shawl, like this, because it's so big. And I was like, well, now I'm hardly ever gonna wear this thing. What am I gonna do? And we work from home now, right? And our air conditioning is always set. High, low. It's always cold in here because Tori runs warm, and I do not. So every day, I wear this every day. I live in it. I didn't think I would, and I do. I just wear it like this every day, and it's cozy. It keeps me warm. Yay! So yeah, I'm gonna wear it now. Keep wearing it because I'm cold. Again. Okay. Oh no, I lied. I have one more whip. Last year I did this Sweet Tea Yarns Advent Calendar, and losing my words. The pattern I used with that yarn was the Land of Sweets Cowl by Helen Stewart. So it started down. Oh, it's bent. Folded. Oh. It started down here, and all the way up. It's so pretty. I like it a lot. Yeah, so I wear that in the winter. Not really much to say about it. I think my gauge is, again, my gauge is tighter because I think in the pattern she said she used, excuse me, like 8 grams for every stripe, and I used 5, and it's still a large cowl-ish. Excuse me. But yeah, so then I was like, I have 5 grams left of these mini skates. So moving into whips, I was like, well, I already knew what I was gonna do with it, but yeah. Anyway, I turned it into a magic cake. I don't know why it does this all the time. Yeah, I figured out what order I wanted them to go in. I did it kind of by color, so you can see it's like the pinky purples and reds, blues, greens. Yeah, so I did that, and now it's in a knot. Oh boy. Alright, well, anyway. Nope, got it. I can show you my blanket in a minute. Second. There we go. But yeah. Not very far on this, but it's gonna take years to finish, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah. It's long. It's gonna be lovely when it's done. When I first started this a long time ago, I was trying to like just, each row was just gonna be one stripe, and eventually I was like, nope, not doing this. And yeah, So, and you can see, I am putting in self-striping sock yarn. So this right here is my Bold and Beautiful socks. And there's a random mini skein. And then it picks Felici right there. Yeah. And now and then this. So I've ordered yarn from Miss Babs before, and when they send you their yarn, they also send you like a little sample yarn. And I was like, well, what am I gonna do with this? And here you go. You put it in my crochet granny stripe blanket. Perfect. So yeah. So that's that. So years ago, before I had Remy, I didn't mind having a ton of whips. Like, I don't know, 5 to 10 whips. I didn't mind. And then I had Remy, and before, like the couple months before he was born, I was like, I want to get as much of my whips off my needles as I can. And I did. And ever since then, I haven't, like, I don't like having a lot of whips. I have 3 right now, because this doesn't count. This doesn't count. But yeah, I have 3 right now, and I don't think I would want to cast on another one. Yeah. It's weird. Like, I don't mind, because then I get stuff done. My whips get finished more quickly. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Alright, let's do the big one. This has lots of story to it. So the yarn. I got it last year at the Wine and Wool Festival. The same one that I got the Bold and Beautiful yarn from. And this is by This Craft or That. I have the tag. It's her Comfy Worsted in the Mulberry Wine colorway. And I saw the yarn in her booth. She didn't have enough, because when I went, my goal was to get a sweater's quantity worth of yarn. So I saw this in her booth. She didn't have a sweater's quantity, but I talked to her and she was like, yeah, I can dye you up a sweater's quantity and mail it to you. So I was like, okay, that's great. She didn't ask for my address, which I didn't say anything. I was like, oh, she'll probably get it off my credit card. Wasn't seeing the yarn in the mail, wasn't seeing it. I was like, what is going on? So after, because she'd said a few days, like a week. So after maybe a month, 5 weeks, I messaged her on Facebook, and she was like, oh yeah, I didn't ask for your address. I forgot. My daughter saw you on the event, and she messaged you on Facebook. And I was like, are you serious? Because Facebook does this thing. If you're not friends with someone and they message you, you don't see that message unless you open the Messenger app. And I hardly ever message with their app, so I didn't open it. So there it was. And she had refunded me. But I was like, no, I still want the yarn. So, oh crap. I think Remy's awake. Okay. I thought I was going to have enough time to do this. Okay, I'm going to see if he'll cooperate and sit nicely and you can see Remy while I talk about things. Might not work. Okay, I'll be right back. want to show the yarn? Here. Look. Can you hold it?
No.
Really? He's saying Blippi. He wants to watch Blippi.
Where'd Daddy go?
Daddy's taking a nap. What do you ask?
Please.
Okay. Well, I guess Blippi's gonna be playing in the background. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Hopefully you can't hear it. Okay. Which one do you want to watch?
What's that noise?
What's that noise?
It's coming out.
What?
The fan come out.
The fan came out?
Yeah. It's coming out of this one.
Oh boy. Are you sure it's not the air conditioner? I think that's what it is. Can you say hi to everybody? Which is probably going to be no one. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Do you want to show them the yarn?
No. I'm gonna see now at the border.
What? Do you want to watch Blippi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mommy talks. Yeah. Give a hug. Okay. I'll be back. Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. Where are you going?
I'm gonna wake up.
Are you gonna wait for Daddy to wake up? You want popsicles?
No.
What do you want?
I can first.
Okay, of course you do.
I want to go there. I want to go there.
Do you want to sit by mommy?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Yep, you can use that, I guess. Sorry about that. Okay. Where was I? So yeah, but she gave me a discount, which was really nice of her. And my original plan for this yarn was to knit a Sophie Q, I think it's called, sweater. And let me see, I wrote notes. Yep, I was gonna knit a Sophie Q sweater with it. But eventually I was like, you know what? I don't want, not that I don't want that sweater, but I decided, because I've tried to make sweaters for myself in the past, and they never.
I did the end.
What?
I want to see it.
You want to see what?
I want the label.
You want it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Lost my train of thought again. Yeah, so I've tried to make sweaters for myself in the past, and every time I make them, it doesn't work out. So I was like, I could knit this sweater, and it won't fit, or I'll never wear it, or I could knit a shawl that I've been wanting to wear or make for a really long time. So I decided to do that. It is the Moss on the Old Oak shawl. I'm knitting the large size, so it's going to be huge and cozy. It's more of a schlanket, not really a shawl, schlanket, but it's beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. And right now I'm in section 7. I'm almost done with it, which is right here. this section right here. So I still have all of this. But I've only finished...
Oh, the yarn?
Yeah, you can hold that. I just finished my second...
So only.
Okay.
This?
Yeah, I guess. No, don't throw it. Mommy needs it.
I need it.
Yeah, I need it still.
You need it. You need this too?
Yep.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Wow.
So I just finished the second skein, and for the large shawl, large size, yarn requirements. Hold on. Okay. Medium shawl, large shawl, 6 skeins. Need 6 skeins. And I'm just now finishing the second skein, and I'm on section 7 of 12. So he's like, and I checked my gauge. My gauge is almost exact, which never happens. So he's like, I don't know. Am I actually gonna, like, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, I put it on 2 cords, so I'm using Xiaogu size US 8, so 5mm.
I want to listen.
You want, hold on. Which one?
I want.
Okay, which one?
This one.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, listen?
Yeah. Okay. There you go. It's Tuft Woolens, fresh pear and pomegranate. It's yummy. It's so good.
It smells so good.
It does smell so good. Okay. I keep losing my spot, guys. Eventually, this will be a whole podcast. You think? Okay. Section 7 of 12. Just finished my second skein. Okay, here we go. Needles. I added a second cord because with Xiaogus you can do that. You can see that. So it's on 60-inch. So I think the cord is 30 inches. I'm using 5-inch needles. So it's a total of 70 inches. And yeah, and I have like 350-ish stitches on the needles, and it goes up to 400. Really, dude?
You need this?
Eventually, maybe. So yeah, so this is the front of the work. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. The stitches are all really simple, but the texture is so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it so much. And it smells so good, because I'll use Night Sky hand balm from Tuft Woolens. I'll put it on and then I'll knit with it, so then the yarn smells like it. I love it.
Hey, look.
Oh, thank you.
No, mine.
It's really not.
No.
Yes, Mommy needs to look at that. Let go, please. Thank you.
On this yarn.
Yeah, you can look at that. Is that all I wanted to say about that? Oh, no. One more story.
Won't do me.
So, this yarn was sitting in my closet in a plastic bag. Mind you, it wasn't a closed plastic bag or anything. For about a year on the floor in my closet. So I go to start winding it, and if you can see, that's what happened. Every so often I would come to the break in the yarn. I was like, what the heck?
What the heck?
So then I looked at it more closely. There was a tiny little bug. It wasn't a moth. It was like this tiny little bug. It was dead.
It's dead.
And I think it was eating it. I think it had eaten the yarn. I found another one, and the the second skein I looked at was doing, it had the same breaks in the yarn. And I found another tiny little bug in there. I was not happy. So I looked at the other 4 skeins I had, and they were fine. So I wound those up. I put those in the freezer. And I was like, well, now I need to go check all of the yarn in my closet. So Tori and I did, Remy helped. I only found one other skein that had that problem. And I put that in the freezer too, and all of my other skeins of yarn are now stored in plastic gallon bags. So, hopefully that will never happen again. But that was really annoying and frustrating. So, yeah, that's the story on that. 2 more whips, guys. Aren't you glad I don't have 10? If I had 10, I probably wouldn't show all of them. And that, and this are in Anomalous Mind knitting bags, which I love. Of the project bags that I have gotten, hers are my favorite. And bonus, she is a Michigan business owner.
I want this arm.
And she was also on the Wine and Wool, or at the Wine and Wool Festival. And Remy wants all my yarn. Okay. Alright, bud, should I do the hat or the sock next?
The sock next.
The sock next?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is my first sock. I haven't started the second one yet. I'm almost done. It is the Library Socks pattern, which is the same as a blueberry waffle. It's the same as a blueberry waffle, but you can do it on the front, or you can do it on the front and the back, and I decided to do it just on the front, which okay. Okay. Anyway, I really like it because on the back you can just see the beautiful yarn, and on the front there's just that little bit of texture. I did 15 rows, 2x2 rib, 18 pattern repeats, 16 slip, because I was like, I wonder if I decided to do something different with the heel. So I did fewer slip stitch repeats, and I tried it on earlier today. I didn't do enough. No. Put it down or give it to mommy. Thank you.
I want vacuum.
You're gonna vacuum?
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. Yeah. Anyway, square heel turn.
If I get this.
You're gonna pretend that's a vacuum?
If I get this.
Okay.
I'll vacuum this.
Okay.
I'm vacuuming this.
Mommy's doing this.
You're doing this.
Yeah.
Or this.
Yeah, you can have that.
Who's this color?
It's brown.
It's brown.
Yeah. So yeah, I've started the toe. So, there you go. The yarn is Legacy Fiber Arts Crack in the Sidewalk. It's a sock kit, and it came with, I don't know. Oh, it doesn't say. I think it's avocado. Yeah. Yeah, it's really pretty. 68 stitches. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. I really like it. The only thing that would be better is if I'd done a couple more repeats there, but it'll be fine. It'll stretch out. Oh, I remember. 2.25 millimeter needles, US 1. Okay, so that's that. One more whip. One more. This is a maple mousse fibers bag. I got it a really long time ago. I don't even know if they're in business anymore. But it matches the sock. The gray and green, gray and green.
Oh, so beautiful. Oh.
If you can believe it, he's not even 2.5 yet.
Oh, look. Look. Look.
You want to hold it up?
No.
Here you go. Hold it up to the top. Yeah. There you go.
Put it up in there.
Sure. Alright, Mommy's got a short hat now.
On this out.
Remy, I don't know where it went. Sorry.
Where's it go? Oh, you did it.
I did.
You found it?
I did. Don't put it back under there. Okay, hat. This hat is a free pattern, which is insane to me because it's gorgeous and it probably took a lot of work to come up with the pattern. It is the Tyrrell. No.
See you there.
It's the Tyrrell hat by Renata Grabska. Look at that. The cables and twisted stitches. Oh, it's beautiful. So pretty. So I am doing it in Knit Picks Capretta DK, which is 85% merino wool, 15% cashmere. It's so soft. It's so soft. So yeah. I think you need six repeats before you start doing the decreases, and I just finished the 3rd repeat today. Look at that gorgeousness. It's beautiful. So pretty. Yeah, and I'm kind of proud of myself because right here, I think, I was halfway through the 1st repeat and I realized, because you do 3 purl stitches, slip stitch, 3 purl, slip stitch, 3. And what I had done was, oh, what did I do? I think it was, I did 3, 3, and 2. I was like, how the heck am I going to fix this? And I was like, oh, I can just pull it down and move everything over one, because it's easy to fix slip stitches. You just skip a bar. And so I did, and you cannot tell. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, hopefully Remy doesn't steal this and it actually fits my head. We'll see. And I am learning how to do needle-free cables. I can't remember what they call it. I can do it pretty easily with the 2x2 cables, and for a while, I could not get it with the 3x3 cable. And this last, hold on. There we go. This last, what am I trying to say? The last cable row I tried again, and it got easier, so we'll see. Yeah, so I love it. I think that's all I wanted to say about it. Yeah. Yep. It is also an Anomalous Mind bag. It's so pretty, I love it. Yeah. Notions pouch. is Anomalous Mind. Oh, it's cute. Oh, I can show you the one. Is that? Oh, it's the library books. I got 3 of her Notions pouches. Last year, after the Wine and Wool Festival, I went on her website and was like, I want more of her bags. And I wanted to get, she had this feather fabric. It was absolutely gorgeous. I wanted it in a bag, but I wanted it like a sock size bag, not a sweater size bag. So instead I got a Notions pouch in that fabric. You okay?
Yeah.
Sure? And then I was like, darn it, because when I went back, I decided, oh my gosh. She only had the sweater size bag in the feather fabric, and I was like, I don't want this size, so I got 3 Notions pouches. And then later I thought about it, and I was like, no, I do want the sweater size bag. And I went back, and it was gone. Bummer. I was going to show you. Yeah, the other. So the feather one I keep in my purse. I have like chapstick, fingernail clippers in there in case I need them. Floss. And the other one, let's see, is this. It's so fun. It's books. I love books. I love books.
I love books.
So a little over a year ago, for years when I was young, I was a big reader. I'd read all day. My mom would be like, where's Jessie? Oh, she's in her room reading. She's been there for like 2 or 3 hours. And then I kind of stopped reading. And last year, my coworker, who's now my boss, showed me that you can read Kindle books on your web browser. So I would do that at work when I got bored. And now I read all the freaking time. Last week I read 6 books. Yeah, 6 books in 1 week. Yeah, anyway. So I can give some book recommendations if anybody likes them. Would like some. The one that comes to mind is the London Celebrities series by Lucy Parker. Amazing. I love them so much. And anything by Stephanie Fournette. Holy crap. Such a good author. Yeah, I could go on and on. Excuse me. Okay. Those are my whips. All the whips I have currently. That's it. Just those 4. So now I am going to... I'm calling it COVID-19 acquisitions because this is all stuff I got the last few months during COVID. One thing might be before. Maybe. So... So part of it was for my birthday and Mother's Day, and some of it was just, I just want to get it. Excuse me, sorry. My throat's like... So the first one... Oh! Shoot! I was gonna... The hat. Sorry. I got... Well, this is also part of acquisition, so really. Barrett Wool Co. had a... I don't know if it's an all the time thing, or just some of the time, but they had, with their pom-poms, buy 3 get 3 free. I've never been into pom-poms, but with this hat, I was like, I think it would look really good with pom-pom. So, I just dump them out. Also, the sticker they put on this bag, freaking adorable. The moon is a yarn ball. That's so cute. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I got purple, white, navy, gray, black, and multicolored. I think I'm gonna do the multicolored with this. When I got them, I was like, oh, they keep coming off of the hat that I want to put them on. I was like, what the heck? So then I went and looked for a tutorial. How are you supposed to put pom-poms on hats? And it's because you're supposed to sew it on and then stick it on, not try and like, because silly me, I was like, oh, I just put this little bit in the bottom of the hat and then snap it on and it stays on. No, it doesn't. It pops off. So then I went and looked and I was like, oh, you're supposed to sew it. Like you sew it through the little holes on there. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I think it'll be cute. Yeah, super cute. Okay, so this was COVID acquisition. These acquisitions also have dream knitting because most of them I got the yarn for a specific pattern. Yes. Okay. Here we go. This I didn't get with a specific pattern in mind, but it's so gorgeous. It's a mini skein spring. I think spring something mini skein set. Look at that. It's beautiful. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. I was like, I think I want to do a shawl. And I was looking through my stash, and I have this. So this is old. This isn't a COVID acquisition. Look at that. It would go perfectly. I had an idea in mind for it, but now I'm not sure I want to do that. I might do a different pattern. I can show you. This is my binder full of patterns. Let's see. This. I might do. There. That. It is the Unwind Shawl by Tracie Millar. It might be an option, or I don't have a picture of the pattern, but I can look up the Stormy Sky Shawl. When I printed it, I didn't print the picture of it. Well, did I? Is there a picture? No. It's a free pattern, you can find it online. It's just a picture of the lace. It's gonna, yeah. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Sorry, it's taking so long. Oh, the website is Life is Cozy, and it's the Stormy Sky Shawl. So, there's that.
No, look, why is it dancing?
Yeah, they are dancing. So I don't know. They're definitely gonna be a shawl. Don't know which one. See, my yarn all of a sudden. Ziploc bags now. Aldi, you can get a container, a box of 40 Ziploc bags for less than $2. Anywhere else, like Lion Brand, you get like 20 for $4. It's insane. So, alright, bud, what should I show next? Can you give me one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Thank you.
I was one too.
You're gonna show one too. So this, I got this off Etsy from, I don't know how to say that. You can see it. The color isn't exactly what I thought it was gonna be, which is fine because Tori likes it, so I'm gonna knit a pair of socks for him. I'm going to do the Coffee Talk socks again because I think it would look, that yarn would be gorgeous in that pattern. So yeah, so there's that. Alright, I need another one.
And the other one? Is this?
Okay. Then I have no... Okay. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. I just wanted a Grello skein of yarn. This is from Polka Dot Creek. It's really pretty. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Okay, another one.
Another one?
Okay.
Another
I don't know what I'm going to do with this one either. This is from To The Max Yarn Co. It's the one of Jodi Brown's children has this, or owns this company, dyes this yarn, whatever. And she showed it on her podcast, and I really like it. So I got it. No idea what I'm going to do with it. It's kind of fun. The mini skein that comes with it has black speckles in it, which is really fun. So, alright, I need another one. That one?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a sock set I found at Flock Fiber online. Oh my gosh. No. Really? You're gonna pick that up. It's gorgeous. It's like this purple with the dark teal. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but no, don't do that. It's beautiful. It took 6 weeks to the day, almost. And I was getting very nervous. I was like, where is it? But it came, and I love it. Alright, am I showing this one now?
No.
No! What one?
Another one?
Alright, I need another one to show. Okay, I'm just gonna show this one. So for Mother's Day, I got a bunch of patterns off Ravelry and some yarn off Knit Picks, and this is one of the ones I got. Felici and test pattern. And I got another one.
The other one?
I don't know where it went. I don't know. Ah! Remy was sitting on it. This, I think I just got one skein of this because I was gonna do shorty socks with it. And this one I got two because I want to do...
Another one, Mommy.
Yay! Thank you.
I found one.
Thank you.
Another one.
I want to do a whole pair of socks, like a regular length pair of socks as summer camp. So pretty. And then this is the most recent skein I got. It is from Wool and Honey. So last December, for a weekend or something, they had free $25 gift certificates. Oh my gosh, my nose. Itchy. Sorry. There we go. So I got one of those, and I kept checking their website. I wanted to get, goodness, sorry. I wanted to get another Earl Grey company sock kit. And I kept checking their website to see if they would be restocked, and they weren't being restocked, and they weren't being restocked. So I finally was like, okay, I've never knit with Quince & Co yarn, I'll try that. So I got this. It is their Phoebe base, which is 100% extra fine American merino. In, I want to say Uranus colorway. It's worsted weight. It's super soft. Hi.
Hey,
You missed me.
What's that?
Oh boy,
What's
this is gonna
that?
go well.
What's that? What's that, Mommy?
What? Okay. yeah, I want to make a downtown cowl with it. I don't know if I printed that one off or not. No, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Yeah, it's super cozy. I think it's gonna be great.
Hi,
Anyway, hi. I love you.
hug.
Okay, and then there's a D-stash shop on Etsy. This lady, it's Apron Addict. She does D-stashes, like huge D-stashes every once in a while. And I was on there and I got this. It is Desert Vista Dye Works and the Zombody Build a Snowman.
That's my daddy hair.
Okay. It's really pretty. And I ordered it. It was in somebody else's cart. I cart jacked somebody, sorry person. What was I gonna say? So then I got an email later and it said something about a refund and I was like, oh no, what happened? And she'd sent me a message and said that every D-stash she picks an order and that person gets their yarn free. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so great. Thank you. And I had also gotten a bag that had cats on it for my sister because she likes cats and she crochets. So yeah, that was really fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Okay, bud, I need some more.
Is there some more?
Lots of acquisitions.
You need some more?
Yeah, can you hand me one of the bags? I just need one.
Hang on.
Okay, I guess two. Alright.
I want this.
Okay, you can use that one. No, don't do that with it. This is also from Barrett Wool Co. I got two. No, we're not gonna. You can open that one.
I want this.
Yeah, you can open that. It's a Wisconsin wool spun by Barrett Wool Co.
Oh, look! Look, that's mine. Too. That's my. Oh, it's so soft.
It is soft. Anyway, I got two skeins because I want to make a specific shawl with it. The Hometown Shawl by Suvi Simola. If you can see, it's so pretty. It's got a lot of different textures in it. It's got garter and it looks like some slip stitches, some lace, some baubles. You can see that. Sorry, the color's not super great. So yeah, I'm excited about that. The yarn is like, I'm hoping it'll soften up because it's not soft, but I think it'll be okay. It's a really pretty eggplanty purple. Can't really, yeah. So there's that. All right, can I see this one, please?
No.
Yes, you can have it back.
No.
I got this from Miss Babs. It is a Yowza, excuse me, DK yarn. It's a River Severn. Okay, this is the second time I've ordered from them, and the color is not true to the picture online. I don't know what it is. Every time I order something from them, it's not the same. But it's still a gorgeous color. I love it. It's a little more teal than that.
I want banana.
Can you wait a few minutes? It's not quite that blue. It's a little more teal. It's gorgeous. It is 560 yards. And what I want to make with this is the Coastal Walk Shawl by Locatelli. Let's see. I'm gonna take it out and see if there's any pictures of them. it says it takes 500 yards of DK weight yarn. So yeah, it should be enough. Hopefully. Let's see if there's any more pictures of it. Okay, here we go. It's so pretty, look at that.
I want banana.
Can you be patient? Mommy's almost done.
Almost done?
I'm almost done. So yeah. Anyway, there's that. I think that is all of the yarn I wanted to show. I also ordered some Tuft Woolens stuff a week ago. Right now I have Night Sky, which I love. I got that at Wool and Honey last year. Goodness. And so I wanted to try some more of her stuff because my Night Sky is almost gone. So I got Fresh Pear and Pomegranate, which is really good. Which is what Remy wanted to put on. It smells so good. I got Summertime, which is...
I'll eat it.
You can't eat it. It's lotion.
I want lotion.
You want some more lotion?
No.
How do you ask?
No, I don't want lotion.
Okay.
I want lotion.
Do you want lotion or not? Okay, how do you ask?
Ravelry.
So it's, oh gosh, fresh cut grass and wildflowers. It's growing on me. Goodness. Okay. Here. So yeah, it's growing on me. I also got Russian flower, which I didn't really like. So I gave it to my sister. That's what I do. If I don't like something, I'm like, hey, do you want this? And she usually does. So it works out for everybody. Okay. Last thing. Did I say I was done? I have one more. Along with the Felici that I got, I also got enough yarn for a sweater. I got a sweater's quantity worth of yarn. It's Swish DK and the eggplant colorway. Can you be patient? It is, what is it? 100% fine superwash merino wool. I want to make the Love Notes sweater with it. I'm going to try and actually make a gauge swatch. So yeah, it's a dark purple. Yeah, it looks black, but it's purple. So yeah, that was the last one. Now I have a story, and I will be done. I promise.
What's that?
Somebody wants a banana.
What's that?
So, a long time ago, I got a sweater's quantity worth of sport weight yarn from Knit Picks. It is, let me get this out, Brava Sport. It's really soft. I got the Seraphim color. Sorry, the color on this laptop is not showing up well. It looks gray. It's not gray. It's like a dusty, light pinkish purple. Really?
I'll need this. I need this.
Okay, so I cast on the Birkin sweater. I didn't make a gauge swatch. So yeah, too small. I was like, it's fine, it'll stretch out, whatever. Even though it's acrylic yarn, and acrylic yarn doesn't block out. So I really liked it. I like the pattern, it's pretty. So yeah, it's gorgeous. And then I got to the spot. I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Oh, who's this?
That's a sweater.
I'm my friend.
Hold on. So I got to the part where you switch for the back and front. or you separate for the back and front so you can pick up for the sleeves. Anyway, the pattern, to me, it didn't make much sense. It wasn't making sense to me, and then I kept making mistakes. So finally I was like, okay, this isn't worth it anymore. I'm just gonna be done. So I'm gonna, really, dude. Yeah, I see that.
I want
So it's like, I'm done. I'm just gonna frog it.
I want this. I want my lullabies.
I'm almost done, bud. I promise. I'm almost done.
No.
So yeah. So I think I'm gonna rip it out eventually and make,
I want my lullabies.
I know. I'm almost done. I swear. I'm gonna make this sweater. It's just a simple vanilla sweater. Straight knitting. Raglan. Do an actual gauge swatch this time. So yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. Don't you dare.
I want water.
Where's your milk?
No.
What do you want?
I want my lullabies.
Okay. Can mommy say bye?
Bye.
Come here. Okay, I guess I'm done. Yeah. Been an hour and 20 minutes.
I'm nippy.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, wanna say bye?
Yeah. So
Kind of an abrupt end.
Bye.
Bye. See you next time. Hopefully it works out. Bye.